today's video, we're going to be taking apart and completely rebuilding these Wolverine 1000-mile boots. These are still made in the USA. They are still Goodyear welted, so they're nice and resolable. With a round toe and a separate heel and low-profile soles, these boots are a little bit more formal, so we're going to try and keep that in mind with the sole choices that we put back on here. It looks like there's a brown colour underneath the black on these boots, so I'm really hoping that when we clean them up, that brown starts to come back through. Let's get started. Now seems like a good time to stop and talk about the construction of these Wolverine 1000 miles. You'll also notice that in cleaning these, a lot of the black dye came off the leather and also revealed some white stitching. The fact the dye came off the stitching suggests they were dyed after construction, but because the dye was between the upper and the sole suggests it was done at point of manufacture, which led me to Google. The Wolverine website states that these are premium Horween leather, but doesn't mention the finish. Another website states that these have a hand-rubbed finish. Both these websites show white stitching. So I'm pretty sure that these are hand-dyed black at point of manufacture, but prior to stitching. And then at some point, the previous owner has been using a black shoe cream, which dyed the stitches black. I purchased these boots for the purpose of this video, and I like how they look now, so I'm going to keep it that way. As for the construction of these boots, you'll see we've got a full-length composite fiberboard footbed, a 3/4 length leather sock liner stitched around the toe to prevent it curling back up, a compressed paper shank cover with a thin shank, and another 3/4 length sock liner overlapping the first one. All of this will be replaced with a single piece of leather. So that's these Wolverine 1000 miles finished. They've had some pretty substantial upgrades, but we'll talk about that a little bit later. So they've essentially had a studded half sole package off of our website with new flat welts in black, white stitching, and a white studded half sole. You'll see in the video I used a full sole and cut it down, and I saved the back half of that and included it in the heel stack because I wanted to carry that white color further up inside the heel stack, just purely for aesthetics. I mentioned earlier in the video about the build construction of these boots, and whilst this isn't going to be a boot review, I am going to give my personal opinion on the quality of some of those components. As far as price goes, I had a look on the internet, and on the Wolverine website, I found these for $380 to $400, and I found them in the UK for anywhere between £300 and £390. That's quite a lot of money for composite footbeds. The closest boot I can think of silhouette-wise for comparison was a Red Wing Blacksmith, which I found on the Red Wing page in America for $329 and in the UK for £339. You get a lot for your money with Red Wing in general, but in this comparison, you get considerably more for your money with a Red Wing Blacksmith than you would a Wolverine 1000 mile. That's just my opinion. I won't get anything for saying it, except for maybe some grief off of Wolverine 1000 mile fans, but if it's any consolation, these are now very nice Wolverine 1000 miles, and I would gladly wear them myself. This resale package, along with lots of others, are available on our website, and I'll put the link in the description below to that, along with a discount code, which will get you 10% off of all of our resoles done through the website. If you'd like this video, that really helps with the algorithm, and if you let me know in the comments below if there's anything in particular that you'd like to see more of in our future videos. We've got some great ones coming up with the less common Red Wing models, and we've also got a pair of customers boots that are absolutely destroyed, and they're getting re-dyed. Loads of things going on with those, so that should make a particularly good one. If you don't want to miss out on that, if you could subscribe to the channel, that would also really help, and we'll see you in the next one.